I think I'm live on Facebook, so I'm just going to wait for everyone to get on. I'm a few minutes early. Just going to drink my gin. How are you all doing? I haven't got anyone on yet. We've got a little bit of a new format this week, so we'll explain to everybody before we get going. So hopefully you've all got your grid started and written up. Gin is going down well. I need a little bit more ice in that. So, don't know if anybody is on Facebook or on YouTube. If you can, just do me a little hey. Oh, 1 second. I think I've fixed my sound problems on YouTube now. So just do me a little hey if you can hear me. Make sure it's working okay. Let me know what pub you're coming from. Let me know what drink you've had. Oh, thanks, Tom. I just had a little bit of time. Thought I'd put some, make a little bit of an effort. I've actually even got perfume on, but no, you can't smell that. Thank you, Danny, for the little, let me know if you can hear me on Facebook and YouTube. I love it. Thank you so much. So we've got a good few minutes yet started. So refresh yourselves. Make sure you've got your beverages ready. We have got a slightly different format this week, but it means that we've got extra questions. So we've actually got 41 questions this week, but I'll explain later. So you get a little bit more quiz fun, and then there's an opportunity for you to get a few more extra points as well. So we will wait a bit more time. Who else is that on? Just hand up. I don't know. So let me know what you're drinking. What pub are you coming from? What have you had for dinner? That was the discussion last week. Hi, Jason. So I have not really eaten that much today. So gin's going to go down really well. Looking forward to that. That'll be fun. It always is. I tend to always get a lot drunker than I think I'm going to. Drunker? Is that a word? More drunk? Drunker. I'm going drunker. Let me know. Right, we've got a couple of new props as well. They're not great, but we're going to go with them anyway. Mojito and Domino's pizza on the way. Oh my God, Danny, I'm so jealous. Matt offered to make me a pizza. He was like, no one's seeing you have a pizza. I was like, no one wants to watch me eat pizza whilst I'm doing a quiz. And I was like, by the time I'm finished, I don't really want food. So I'll just have gin and a couple of snacks when I'm done. Domino's pizza. Oh, I haven't had Domino's in so long. I haven't had Domino's before. Look, I haven't had Domino's since we've been in lockdown. I do. Hi, Paul. Good to have you back this week. So I know we've got a few on. We've definitely got a few minutes until we get started anyway. Eat pizza and make me feel better about having pizza. Oh, I have pizza every week, Danny. Don't you worry. There is no judgment over here. Believe me, when we get back to the gym, we're going to have to work hard. There is no way I look like that picture at the moment that Jay sent. So I think, hopefully, the connection on YouTube should work this week. Haven't had as many issues this week with my internet on Virgin. Good evening from Turpin's Tabby. Got a full house last week. I know you did. Fantastic. So there is an option to get quite a few extra points this week, but I will explain all once we're going to get started. Hi, you're not working. I'm assuming, Paul, are you not working or is the connection not working? I don't know. So let me know if you can hear me okay. If you can't, if Facebook doesn't work, then go on YouTube. If YouTube doesn't work, go on Facebook. It's all I can do. Hi, Mum. Mum's on. Hi, Lars. Auntie's on. What's your pub? What's your pubs? What's your pubs? What you got? What you drinking? Danny seems to have a cocktail going on. Gin and giblets. Giblets? Giblets. It's giblets, isn't it? Gin and giblets, I think, rather than giblets. We've got a fun round where you're going to have to listen to my pronunciation later, so that's fun. Oh, fine, Paul, you're not working. That's good. At least the connection's working. I'm quizzing solo tonight. That's a shame, Mum. So you just be Mandy rather than Maven Dandy. Hi, Jessie. Seem to have the whole family in. That's good. I don't think Nan's joining us. Assuming YouTube's working, so that's good. Right, so hopefully you'd have all have got the notification tech support in the house. Thanks, Marco. Hopefully you all got my notification. So if you can all, on your answer sheets, make sure that you've drawn a grid. So a 6x6 grid. So you've got 36 boxes for me. And then if you can just randomly number those boxes. Mum, no, I didn't cut my hair. I just curled it today. If you can randomly number those boxes 1 to 36. So don't do them in order. Just mix them up, throw them around. But make sure within those boxes, you've got spaces for you to write your answers as well. Online and feeling fine. Hi, John. So I think that is Ryan's in the house as well. So we've got some family going on. So if you didn't see my post earlier, so it's quiz and bingo tonight, but we're going to call it Quingo. So what you need to do is make sure that you have got a grid that is 6x6. So it's got 36 squares in it. Randomly number those squares for me, but make sure that you do have space in those squares as well for you to write your answers. And then I'll explain how we go later on and how you can get extra points later on. If you don't want to play bingo, you don't have to. I will just be going through the answers anyway, so you can just do it like a normal quiz if you don't want to play along with the bingo element. It's essentially just a quiz, but just with an option for you to have some extra points involved. So we're not going to get started for another 5 minutes or so, just because I want to make sure everybody understands the rules before we get going, because it's a little bit different to what we've normally done. So make sure you got your pen and paper. Hi, Ryan. So 6x6 grid. We do have an extra 5 questions at the end, which will be your normal bonus question round like we normally do. So you'll still get the option for you to get your double points like we normally do each week as well. So make sure you got your drinks filled up. 6x6 done. Thanks, Tom. Let me know if you've all got your 6x6 done in the comments so that we can get ready. And Tom, if it works, if you like the format, we can always do it when we finally manage to get back to the pub. I tried it with a couple of other quizzes that I've been doing the last few weeks, and it seems to go down pretty well. So hopefully we will enjoy that element. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you. Well, not see you. You see me. I see your name pop up on the screen. So we're not going to get started just yet. So we've got 5 minutes or so. Hope you had a good week. So I went back to work, which is not as fun as, I much enjoyed lounging around in the garden. Hi, Sarah. What do we need to do? Hi, Josh. Josh, what you need to do is just draw a grid for me. So make sure that you have got a 6x6 grid on your piece of paper. So it's got all squares in it. And if you can number those squares just randomly, but make sure you've got enough space for you to write answers within your square as well. No extra points for making sure that you've got your grid done. But I will make sure that I just remind you, I'm just going to get some ice for my gin. So 1 second. Do. So McMullins used to have Quizgo, Quiz Bingo and Blockbusters. Oh, okay, fine. So hopefully you'll know it might be slightly different to what you've done before. So we've got a couple of grids done. Thanks, Josh, saying I look good. I actually decided to put a bit of makeup on today, which hasn't happened for a very long time. My eyelash lady sent me some strip lashes, so I decided to put my lashes on. And I thought I'd just put some makeup on as well at the same time. Why not? I actually thought you guys can actually see me with makeup on rather than the usual mess that I'm in before. So grid done. Thank you guys. So Lisa, Sarah, John, I think just a couple of you. Hi, Julie. So I don't know if you all saw my note earlier on the event page. So just make sure you've got a 6x6 grid. So you should have 36 squares. Randomly number those squares. So don't do them in order. Just randomly place 1 to 36 all over in those boxes. But do make sure that you've got spaces within those squares for you to write those answers down to the questions as well. And then we'll do the scoring later on, which is where the fun comes in, which is where the bingo comes into play. So Josh, thank you. 6x6 done. Julie, let me know when you've got that done. Yeah, it is, Daddy. I expect a better picture this week someone decided to do a drawing of me last week and it was not very flattering. To be fair, he's not an artist, but I've put some makeup on, so hopefully I get a more flattering drawing this week. Sarah, you got your grid. Thank you so much. Right, we're going to get started in 1 minute. So just for anybody else who's some late comers, well done, well prepared on furlough. Thank you, Marco. So just a very quick reminder before we get started. So it's going to be like normal. So we're going to do our normal rounds. So we've got 6 rounds and then we've got our bonus like we normally do. So the first 6 rounds are going to be answers that are going to go in your grid. So we've got 36 questions for your first 6 rounds. So we've got 6 questions per round rather than 5. So you get an extra 6 questions this week. And then you've got your bonus questions, which will be asked separately outside of the grid. And that'll be later on. So please make sure you've got your 6x6 grid. You've randomly numbered those up, mixed it up, and you've got space for those answers within that grid. And that's how we mark from bingo. If you don't want to play bingo, you don't have to. Let me know if you've got any questions on that. And we're going to get started because it is 25 to 8. So your first, I've still got props though. It wouldn't be my quiz without props. So your first round is, this is back. So we are back to maths. So if you can try and not use calculator, I can't see if you are or not, but if you can try and just do it in your head or work it out next to it, hopefully you should be able to. So what I'm going to do is ask you question number 1. You need to find the square that you've put on your grid that has number 1 in it, and that's where you're going to write your answer. And then later on we'll do all the answers and things and you can mark them off. So question number 1 for maths. Mine are ordered numerically. John, if you try and mix those up for me, it makes it a little bit, you don't have to, but yeah, it's up to you if you do try and mix. So number 1, question number 1, what is the product of the number of playing cards in a pack and the number of minutes in an hour? Yes, we can, Anna. I will do that in just a second. So number 1, what is the product of the number of playing cards in a pack and the number of minutes in an hour? So hopefully you know what product means. Excluding jokers, so it's just playing cards. So playing cards only. So a happy birthday or happy 75th birthday to Margaret Beckett today, who is the bingo queen. So happy birthday to you. Hopefully you'll enjoy quiz bingo this week. Hopefully you'll win as well. Question number 2. How many days are there in the second 6 months of the year, from the beginning of July to the end of December? So how many days are there in the second 6 months of the year? So from the beginning of July to the end of December. So that's question number 2. So make sure you put the answer in the box that you've numbered number 2 on your grid. Oh, gin is going down nicely. That gin does not taste like it's got gin in it. It's going to be fun later. I'll give you a little bit of time to work that out because you've got a few things to add up and work out. Let me know if you need anything repeating. Oh, my lovely abacus again. I haven't had any cereal this week. Matt did have Weetabix today, though. I know we had a cereal conversation last week. Number 3, what is 6/14 of 112? So what is 6/14? So 1/4. So it's 6/14 of 112. I think I'm getting your brains working a bit this morning. This morning? It's not this morning. It's this evening. I said it doesn't taste like gin. It's probably why it's going down quicker and why it's affecting me a little bit more than normal. I say more than normal. I'm usually drunk by the end of it. Number 4. How many hours are there in a leap year? How many hours are there in a leap year? So if you take a day to be 24 hours, I know usually someone from the red shirts is like, but you get like extra minutes and stuff within. No. So how many hours are there in a leap year? So if you just take a day to mean 24 hours. Give you a little bit of time to work that out. It's quite some long multiplication. Jessie usually loves her maths, so hopefully she's enjoying this. Right, so remember to write your answers in the corresponding box that you've got on your grid. Number 5, what is 7/8 of 216? So what is 7/8 of 216? No one's saying anything. I think everybody's working out all of their answers, beavering away. And number 6, the internal angles of a triangle will always total how many degrees? Number 6, the internal angles of a triangle will always total how many degrees? So that's the end of maths. Let me know if you want me to repeat any of those. I might just run through them quickly again, just to make sure that you've got more. So make sure you've got your answers in your corresponding, in your corresponding grid. So number 1, what's the product of the number of playing cards in a pack and the number of minutes in an hour? Number 2, how many days are there in the second 6 months of the year from the beginning of July to the end of December? Number 3, what is 6/14 of 112? Number 4, how many hours are there in a leap year? Number 5, what is 7/8 of 216? So 7/8. So 7/8 of 216. And number 6, the internal angles of a triangle will always total how many degrees? I'm just going to get my prop for the next round. On the next round, you're going to have to, this is a slight tenuous link. I didn't really have anything else that I could fashion. So this is where the pronunciation goes wrong. We are on French words. French words. Man, this is from your weekend away when we dress as pirates. We're in France. We are in France. So you get to deal with my French pronunciation. So I'm going to have to apologise for any of that. And you, oh, Mum, what's number 4? So, Mum, how many hours are there in a leap year? So if I pronounce stuff wrong, I apologise. I will spell the words as well. So they are all words. So I'm going to give you the French word. It's for food or drink. Okay, so it's food or drink. So I want you to give me the English of what the French word is. So number 7, I don't know. I think it's so it's E-A-U. So E-A-U. Yes, Tom, I don't have a beret. I do have onions downstairs. I was thinking of onions and garlic, but then I also did not want to be rude. So I just thought I'd just put a stripy top on. Yes, Pam. This is where it came from. It was from the weekend away. I hadn't had a chance to be able to give it back yet. Pam, hopefully you've got the grid and you've heard the other answers. So let me know if you didn't need me to repeat anything. So number 7, E-A-U. Number 8, fromage. Number 8, fromage. So F-R-O-M-A-G-E. So F-R-O-M-A-G-E. So fromage. Yes. So Jason, yeah. So if you write all of the answers in the corresponding numbers in your boxes, please, that would be fantastic. So number 8 was fromage. So if you write that answer and you write it in the box that's number 8, that you've numbered number 8. Perfect. I'll let you know where you don't need to write them in the boxes. That'll be right at the end when we go into our bonus round. Number 9, month, which is M-E-N-T-H-E. So I only know how to spell that or say that because of the drink. So number 9, month. So M-E-N-T-H-E. So yeah, make sure. So that's number 9. Make sure you write that in the box that you have numbered number 9 on your grid. Number 10, pom. So P-O-M-M-E. So pom, P-O-M-M-E. Is anyone going to correct my French? I think I'm not doing too badly at the moment. Number 11. So write this in your number 11 box. Lapin. So Lapin. So lapin. So Lapin. So write that in your number 11 box. Number 12 is sucre. Oh, thank you, Paul. I'll go back through to that. So number 12 is sucre, which is S-C-R-E. So S-U-C-R-E. And I have been corrected, but I will go back through. So I'm going to go through those words again for you. So number 7, as Paul has told me, is O, or O, is E-A-U. So E-A-U, so O, or is how I said it. Number 8, fromage, F-R-O-M-A-G-E. Number 9, menthe, M-E-N-T-H-E. Number 10, pomme, so P-O-M-M-E. Number 11, lapin, which is L-A-P-I-N. And 12, sucre, S-U-C-R-E. Let me know if you need me to repeat any of those again. I'm going to get my new prop for a whole brand new round. And yeah, it's not great. So I'm not going to put it on just yet, only because I need to explain it. So let me know that if you're good with all those, but we're going to go on to your next round. Repeat number 9. Number 9 was month, which is M-E-N-T-H-E. So just let me know what food or drink that is. John, you don't know if they're correct yet. And you don't know what order I'm going to give your answers in as well. So no points just yet. I won't let you. I will go through the bingo elements of it in a moment. So your next round is who said it? So I'm going to give you a saying. You need to tell me if it was either Boris Johnson that said it or if it was Homer Simpson that said it. So bear with me. So this is Boris. This is Boris. And this is Homer. Do we like? This is awful. I know. I'm aware it's awful. I don't know why I bothered doing my hair. So Boris or Homer. So all you'll need to do is just guess. Oh, Anna, number 9 was, oh, I did that one, sorry. So all you need to do is write Boris or Homer in your box. So you've got 50-50 chance of getting it right. So I'm going to give you the saying, then you can decide if Homer Simpson said it or if Boris Johnson said it. So number 13, why would women want to go to a gym if there were no men there watching them and judging them? So number 13, why would women want to go to a gym if there were no men there watching them and judging them? So what was that? Homer Simpson or Boris Johnson? So number 14. So write this in number 14's box, the answer. So my friends, as I have discovered myself, there are no disasters, only opportunities, and indeed opportunities for fresh disasters. So that again was, my friends, as I have discovered myself, there are no disasters, only opportunities, and indeed opportunities for fresh disasters. So was that Boris or Homer? I need to fill up my gym. Ooh. Number 15. So write Homer or Boris in your box. And question 15. Stupidity got us into this mess and stupidity will get us out. So stupidity got us into this mess and stupidity will get us out. So was that Homer Simpson or was it Boris Johnson? Right, let me just pull myself a gin while you decide on those. I've got my measure this time, so I'm not doing free pouring. Go. Oh, Boris is coming off. Oh dear. Oh, just a little extra. Just a little extra. Right, what's happening there? So number 16. Other nations, the French, looked at a dining table and saw an opportunity to have dinner. We looked at it and saw an opportunity to play whiff-waff. So number 16. Other nations, the French, looked at a dining table and saw an opportunity to have dinner. We looked at it and saw an opportunity to play whiff-waff. So was that Boris Johnson or Right, let's fill this up. Ice. So Matt is out walking at Amber again, so that's why he's not here. He might come up and say hi at the when he gets back. Number 17. My policy on cake is pro having it and pro eating it. My policy on cake is pro having it and pro eating it. So is that Homer Simpson or Boris Johnson? So I'm just going to open the lemonade. Ooh. I think it's been fizzed up. Oh, we're good. And number 18. There is absolutely no one apart from yourself who can prevent you in the middle of the night from sneaking down to tidy up the edges of that hunk of cheese at the back of the fridge. So number 18, there is absolutely no one apart from yourself who can prevent you in the middle of the night from sneaking down to tidy up the edges of that hunk of cheese at the back of the fridge. So was that Boris Johnson or Homer Simpson? I will go through all of those again for you because I appreciate they're quite long. Anyway, just topping up the gin. Right. So I'll go through all of those again for you. So that was definitely stronger. Number 13. Why would women want to go to a gym if there were no men there watching them and judging them? So was that Homer or Boris? Number 14. So my friends, as I have discovered myself, there are no disasters, only opportunities, and indeed opportunities for fresh disasters. So is that Boris or was that Homer? Number 16. Other nations, the French, looked at the dining table and saw an opportunity to have dinner. We looked at it and saw an opportunity to play whiff-waff. So was that Homer Simpson or was that Boris Johnson? Number 17. My policy on cake is pro having it and pro eating it. So was that Boris or was that Homer? This is getting lower and lower each time. And number 18. There is absolutely no one apart from yourself who can prevent you in the middle of the night from sneaking down to tidy up the edges of that hunk of cheese at the back of the fridge. So Homer Simpson. Oh God, or was that Boris Johnson? Oh, it's messed up my hair. Right, let me know if you need me to repeat any of those again, but I'm going to go on to your next round. So make sure you write either Boris or Homer in your corresponding squares on your grid. I think YouTube has just had a little bit of an issue, so it's just reconnecting. Right, YouTube, hopefully you didn't miss any questions. We haven't moved on to your next round, so we've just finished Boris and Homer. So hopefully I'm back. Let me know if you need me to repeat anything, but I'm going to go on to your next round. Geography, good old trusted geography. I think we've had geography every single week. Perfect. So geography number 19. So if you write the answer into the corresponding square onto your grid, so number 19, 19. Which city is the capital city of Spain? So which city is the capital city of Spain? Just making sure nobody wants me to repeat anything. No one's come up with anything. Number 20. Budapest is the capital city of which European country? So Budapest is the capital city of which European country? Julie, we've got you an American states question, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. So number 21, what is the smallest state by area in the US? So number 21, what is the smallest state by area in the US? I have not spelled that correctly. My answers. Poor spelling, Becky. Poor spelling. Number 22, Portugal is bordered by what other country? Number 22, Portugal is bordered by which other country? Number 23, Sicily is the largest island in which sea? So in which body of water? So Sicily is the largest island in which sea, as in SEA. And 24, what city is the capital of China? So 24, what city is the capital of China? I think that's it. So I'm going to run through those again just very quickly. Hopefully they were slightly easier than maths. I think maths was quite hard this week. Geography, 19, which city is the capital city of Spain? Number 20, Budapest is the capital city of which European country? 21, what's the smallest state by area in the US? 22, Portugal is bordered by what other country? 23, Sicily is the largest island in which sea? And 24, what city is the capital of China? So hopefully if you know your capitals, you would have got those. House. John, you don't know you got them right yet? Right, so your next round. Make sure, let me know that you've heard all those. So we've got 2 more rounds that are left on your grid. So you should hopefully have 12 spaces left on your grid to fill out. So TV and film is your next one. TV and film means I'm backwards on Facebook, but I think I'm the right way around on YouTube. So TV and film 25. So write your answer in the box that you have marked 25. What is the name of the actress who played Phoebe Buffay in the sitcom Friends? So what is the name of the actress who played Phoebe Buffay in the sitcom Friends? So I need her first name and her surname. If you've only got her first name or only know her surname, then you'll get half a point. Number 26. Which actor played James Bond in Casino Royale, Skyfall and Spectre? So number 26, which actor played James Bond in Casino Royale, Skyfall and Spectre? Where are we on? 27. 27. What is the name of the character played by Tom Cruise in the Mission Impossible films? So what is the name of the character played by Tom Cruise in the Mission Impossible films? So quiet when no one can talk back to me. It's so weird just talking to a screen. 28. Which actor plays Rocky Balboa in the boxing movie franchise? Number 28. Which actor plays Rocky Balboa in the boxing movie franchise? Marco, you should know the next one, definitely. 29. Which TV comedy series follows the lives of employees at the fictional Sacred Heart Teaching Hospital? So number 29, which TV comedy series follows the lives of employees at the fictional Sacred Heart Teaching Hospital? And hopefully you'll get this as well. 30. Which series from the 2000s featured the characters Sheldon and Leonard? So number 30, which series from the 2000s featured the characters Sheldon and Leonard? I'm going to run through those again for you very quickly. So 25. What is the name of the actress who played Phoebe Buffay in the sitcom Friends? So I need her first name and her surname, please. Number 26. Which actor in Casino Royale, Skyfall, and Spectre? Number 27. What's the name of the character played by Tom Cruise in the Mission Impossible films? 28. Which actor plays Rocky Balboa in the boxing movie franchise? 29. Which TV comedy series follows the lives of employees at the fictional Sacred Heart Teaching Hospital? And 30. Which series from the 2000s featured the characters Sheldon and Leonard? Let me know if you need me to repeat any of those. I'm not hearing anything, so I'm hoping you can still hear me. The crown of knowledge is on. Your final round on your grid. So you should have 6 more spaces left to fill in. And they will be general knowledge. So let me just make sure that I can see the questions. Oh, what is happening here? Go away. Right. General knowledge. Loud and clear. The Crown of Bart Simpson. We are here. So 31. So your final 6 boxes. So make sure that you fill it in your box 31. Which type of nut is used to flavour Nutella? So which type of nut is used to flavour Nutella? Number 32. Hopefully, Mum, you'll know this one, and Jessie probably as well, and Loz, I'm assuming, as we've played this quite a lot. 32. How many differently coloured sets of residential properties are there in a game of Monopoly? How many differently coloured sets of residential properties are there in a game of Monopoly? So these are sets that you can build with houses or hotels, so not your stations or your utilities. So give you a little bit of time to just tally up around the board. Where are we? Yes, 33. What are the 3 given names of Prince George of Cambridge? So I've already given you one. So what are the 3 given names of Prince George of Cambridge? So one of them's George. So you need the other 2 for you to get the point. Okay, so there he's got 2 middle names. 34. Man, it's a hot one, like 7 inches from the midday sun. These are the opening lyrics of which 1999 hit. I think I asked this one the other week, actually, in a slightly different round. So hopefully you remember the answer. Just realised that. So number 34, man, it's a hot one, like 7 inches from the midday sun, are the opening lyrics of which 1999 hit. So I just need the title. I don't need the artist. So just the title, please. Such a good Jim. This is Audi Jim, Little Jim. No, it doesn't say. I think it's Little Jim. It's nice. It's good. It's good. Love a Monopoly question. Of course you do, Mum. And 35. In which sport could you win the Davis Cup? So 35. In which sport could you win the Davis Cup? And ending on a easy one for you, hopefully. 36. What was the playwright Shakespeare's first name? So 36. What was the playwright Shakespeare's first name? So that should be all of your questions for your grid that have done now. So I'm just going to go through that one very quickly again, just to make sure that you've got them all. So 31. What type of nut is used to flavour Nutella? 32. How many differently coloured sets of residential properties are there in a game of Monopoly? Number 33. What are the 3 given names of Prince George of Cambridge? One of them is George. So I just need you to do the other 2 for me, and you need them both to get the point. 34. Man, it's a hot one, like 7 inches from the midday sun, are the opening lyrics of which 1999 hit? Oh, Pam, Parma Violet Gin. I do like a bit of Parma Violet. 35. In which sport could you win the Davis Cup? And 36. What was the playwright Shakespeare's first name? So that is the end of your bingo grid. We'll go through the answers and I'll explain the rules for that in a second. But as we always do each week, we have got a bonus round. So these will be 5 questions like we normally have. So if you just write these anywhere else on your paper, but not in your grid, do not write the answers of these in your grid because they will not count in your grid. So the same rules apply. So if you get all 5 correct in this round, you're going to get double points for that round. So you can get 10 points. If you get any of the answers wrong that you've written down in the round, you'll get 0 points for the whole round. So it will wipe out any answers that you get correct. So only put an answer down if you are 100% sure or if you want to try and go for it. If you don't know an answer, you can leave it blank, but then you'll only get single points for the correct answer that you put down. It's bonus round, which means the bonus jacket, the bonus sparkly Vegas jacket is out. So I'm going to ask you 5 questions. Fingers crossed, if you get them all right, you get 10 points extra. So 37. So this is outside of your grid, so make sure you don't put it in your grid. So 37. What is the name of the machine commonly referred to as a lie detector, which measures reactions such as blood pressure, pulse, and respiration of an individual in response to questions asked? So 37. What is the name of the machine commonly referred to as a lie detector, which measures reactions such as blood pressure, pulse, and respiration of an individual in response to questions asked? 38. Complete the title of this George Orwell novel. 1980. What? So number 38. Complete the title of this George Orwell novel. 1980. There's a number comes next. 39. In which year did Theresa May become Prime Minister? So 39, in which year did Theresa May become Prime Minister? It was quite recently. Hopefully you'll remember. It's basically when David Cameron fucked off. And 40, on the internet, what does LOL stand for? So LOL. So 40, on the internet, what does LOL stand for? So LOL. And 41, which football club play their home games at Stamford Bridge? So which football club play their home games at Stamford Bridge? So I'm going to go through those bonus questions again for you. So only write an answer if you're 100% sure or if you want to try and go for those double points. So if you get all 5, you get double. Any of them wrong, 0 points for the whole round. So 37. What is the name of the machine commonly referred to as a lie detector, which measures reactions such as blood pressure, pulse, and respiration of an individual in response to questions asked? 38. Complete the title of this George Orwell novel, 1980. Something. 39. In which year did Theresa May become Prime Minister? Number 40. On the internet, what does LOL stand for? So LOL. And 41. What football club play their home games at Stamford Bridge? So that is the end of the question portion. So now I'm going to have to I suppose tell you how we're going to do the answers and how actually you can get extra points for your bingo. So hopefully you've all filled in your grids. So you should have 36 answers within your grids. What I'm going to do is I'm going to randomly, I've already picked the random of the answers. So what I'm going to do, and I did it through a random number generator, but I've already done it. So I will randomly give you the answers to questions in a weird order. Okay. So what I'll do is if you get the answer correct, So you can mark that as correct and you'll get a point as you would normally get. So you can mark that and you can use that square to be able to get a line. So if you get a line within your 6x6 grid, you can either go horizontally or vertically. Oh, I did that the right way around. That's good. That's good. Can you go diagonally? 2, 3. If you can go diagonally, I'll accept diagonal as well. So if you get a line within the first 6 answers, you get an extra 10 points. And then I'll let you know which bracket we're in as to how many points extra you can get on top. So if you get the first 6 right and they're all in a line, then you will get 10 points. So that's on top of those 6 that you would have got correct as well. I don't think I'm explaining this pretty well. If you get an answer wrong, just mark it as wrong, but you can't use that square for a line. Okay, so you'll still get your normal scores as you would. So you're out of your 36, and then you'll get your extra points on top for when you get your bingo line, and then we'll do the bonus answers separately. So let me know when you get your bingo and call that out, and I'll let you know how many extra points you can add on to your overall score. So it gives you a little bit of extra excitement whilst we're running through the answers as well. But I will run through the answers in a random order. So find that answer box in your grid, mark that as either correct or wrong. So if you get it wrong, you can't use that square for a line. If you get it right, mark it as correct, and then you can still carry on and try and get that line. So if you get it either vertically or horizontally or diagonally, I think if it'll work on your grid, then you can get a line and call bingo, and then I will let you know as we go through the answers which points bracket we are in. So hopefully, Tom, no diagonally usually, then, well, I'm letting you have diagonal if you can get diagonal in your grid. If you can get a 6 in diagonal, I don't know. Let me know if you can get 6 diagonal. I will accept diagonal, horizontal or vertical as long as you've got 6 in a row. Okay? So fingers crossed. Oh, Loz seems to have smashed the bonus round, but Mum apparently has not. Cool. Okay then. So yes, I want a line of 6 because it's a 6x6 grid. So if you get a line, let me know when you've got a line. Call out bingo, and then you get some extra points when you've done that. So please try and be honest. So the first answer that I am going to call out is 2 and 4. 24. So find number 24, and we're going to do that answer first for you. So number 24 is, what's the capital city of China? If you have put Beijing down, then mark that as correct, and then you can use that square to hopefully try and get a line. Okay, so 24. Your next one is 1 and 9. Number 19 is another geography question. So which city is the capital city of Spain? So that is Madrid. Thank you. So yes, apparently you can get diagonal. So thank you so much. Number 10 is 1-0. Number 10 is pomme. So we're in French words. That is apple. So pomme is apple in English or French, whichever way you want to look at it. So 32 is your next one. 3 and 2, 32. That will be my age this year. How many differently coloured sets of residential properties are there in a game of Monopoly? There are 8. There are 8. Apparently, I have frozen on Facebook. I can't really do too much about that, Paul. Hopefully, it'll come back. Let me know if you need me to repeat anything when I go through it. Let me know how many you've marked off when I do come back, and then we'll go through that. YouTube seems to be working okay today. So number 1, next one is 3 and 6, 36. What was the playwright Shakespeare's first name? That is William. So William. And your next one is 3 and 4, 34. 34 is Smooth by Santana. So, but I just need Smooth as the answer. Paul, no problem. So, yeah, I did 10 and 32. So 10, the answer to 10 was pomme, which was apple. And 32, the answer to that one was 8. Hopefully you're all up to date now. So if you got bingo within those first 6, which is probably unlikely, it depends on how you've numbered them, you will got an extra 10 points. Nobody shouted out bingo yet, so we're going to go into our 9-point bracket onto now. So your next one is on its own. I think it's called Kelly's Eye. Number 1 is, so find number 1. What's the product of the number of playing cards in a pack and the number of minutes in an hour? 3120. So 3120. So 3,120. I can hear you, but it jumped back a minute or two. No, I got them any before that. Paul, the first two answers were 24 and 19. So 24 was Beijing and 19 was Madrid. So hopefully you got those. So let me know if you missed any others. So you should have 7 crossed off on your bucket. 7 crossed off on your thing. Grid. That's the word. The gin's starting to kick in now, guys. Sorry. Right. So your next one is legs 11. Woo, woo. So number 11 is. Oh. Alexa's decided to get involved. Alexa, off. Don't know why she woke up when I said legs 11 and got woo woo. So number 11 is lapin. So actually that is rabbit in French or English, depends. So if you get bingo in the next 2 numbers, you'll get an extra 9 points. Let's see how we go. So 31, is anyone close? So the next one is 3 and 1, 31. Which type of nut is used to flavour Nutella? That is the hazelnut. The hazelnut. Let me know, guys, when you are close. You need 1 or 2 in any of your rows, then let me know. Put a bit of drama in. So your next one is 30. Which series from the 2000s feature the characters Sheldon and Leonard? That's the Big Bang Theory. 3 away, Jason and Claire. That's the Big Bang Theory for number 30. So we're now into your 8-point bracket. Your next one is 2 and 5, 25. What is the name of the actress who played Phoebe Buffay in the sitcom Friends? That's Lisa Kudrow. So that's Lisa Kudrow. Lots need 3. There's a few that need 3. Cool. Your next one, 2 and 3, 23. Sicily is the largest island in which sea? That is the Mediterranean. That's the Mediterranean Sea. Now, next one. All the 3s, 33. What are the 3 given names of Prince George of Cambridge? That is George, Alexander, Louis. So if you got those correct, mark that as correct and add that onto your lines. That'd be perfect. If you got any of them wrong, nah, you're not having it. So we're now into your 7-point brackets. So we are on to 1 and 4, 14. So number 1 and 4, 14. My friends, as I have discovered myself, there are no disasters, only opportunities, and indeed opportunities for fresh disasters. That is Boris Johnson. So that is Boris Johnson. Josh, Sicily, it is an island off the coast of Italy. So it's not in Italy. It's an island off the coast. So it is in its own sea. What was that? That was number 14. 14 was Boris Johnson. We're on to 17. 1 and 7, 17. My policy on cake is pro having it and pro eating it. That was also Boris Johnson. I thought that was Homer, but it's actually Boris Johnson. So 17 is Boris Johnson. So 22 is your next. All the 22s, is Portugal is bordered by what other country? That is Spain. That is Spain. So that was your 7-point bracket. So we're now going to go on to your 6-point brackets. So the next one is on its own, number 3. So what is 6/14 of 112? That is 48. So that is 6/14 of 112 is 48. So that's number 3. Or there's a few people that were 2 away. Close. Number 4, on its own, number 4. How many hours are there in a leap year? There are 8,784. So it's 8784. 1 away, Becky. Yes, 1 away. So close. Right, we're now on to your 5-point bracket. So an extra 5 points if you get a line within this point. So 1 and 5, number 15. Stupidity got us into this mess and stupidity will get us out. That is Homer Simpson. So stupidity got us into this mess and stupidity will get us out. Number 15, that is Homer Simpson. So 20, number 20 is Budapest is the capital city of which European country? That is Hungary. That is Hungary. Anyone close to getting any extra points just yet? So we're now into your 4-point brackets. So number 8 on its own, number 8 is fromage, which is cheese. So cheese. Oh, one away. We've got one away. We've got 2 now that are waiting for one away. So we are, next one is number 2 on its own, number 2. Mark has a line. Yes, if Mark has a line, bingo. Let me know what number you got that line on, and I'll let you know how many extra points you've got. So number 2 for 4 extra points is, how many days are there in the second 6 months of the year from the beginning of July to the end of December? There are 184. So 184. So there are 31 days in July, 31 in August, 30 in September, 31 in October, 30 in November, and 31 in December. What's going on? What's going on? Mark's lady, line 4. Line 4. Yes. If you got Mark, if you got it on number 4, let me know what answer you got it on. One away from a line of wrong answers. Loz, I'm sorry. I can't help you with that. They have to be correct answers. So, Mark, let me know what number you got it on. If you got it on number 4, you got 6 extra points. But let me know what answer you got it right on, and then you can get. So if you got it right on 15 or 20, that's 5 points. 8 or 2, that is 4 points. So the next one is 1 and 8. 18 for 4 points. So 18, there is absolutely no one apart from yourself who can prevent you in the middle of the night from sneaking down to tidy up the edges of that hunk of cheese at the back of the fridge. Is Boris Johnson. That is Boris Johnson. So 18 is Boris. What was the answer for the question before number 4, Becky? It was number 3. So the answer to number 3 was 48. So the one before number 4 was number 3, which was 48. Got it on answer for number 4. Oh, Mark, fantastic. Bingo on number 4, which means you got an extra 6 points. Yes. Got a first bingo. Fantastic. So we are on to your 3-pointers now. We are on to your 3-pointers. So 3 and 5, 35. And in which sport could you win the Davis Cup? That is tennis. So that is tennis. And we're on to your next one, which is number 6 on its own. Number 6. The internal angles of a triangle will always add 80. So that's for 3 points. I'm just going to move my... so we are on your next one, still for 3 points. We got a line on 35. That means an extra 3 points for you guys. Well done. 2 lines, 1 off. Tom, it's getting close. It's getting close. Your next one is 2 and 7. 27, which is, what's the name of the character played by Tom Cruise in the Mission Impossible films? That is Ethan Hunt. So that's for 3 points. So if you get your line on that, that's Ethan Hunt. So we are on to point brackets now. On its own, number 9. Number 9. Month. M-E-N-T-H-E is mint. So the English for that is mint. So M-I-N-T. So 2 points if you get that. No one's saying bingo yet. No one's saying bingo. Your next one is on its own. Number 5. Number 5. What is 7/8 of 216? That's 189. So 189. So we're still on your 2 points. So we've only got a few more questions to go. So 2 and 6, 26. So 2 and 6, 26. Actor played James Bond in Casino Royale, Skyfall, and Spectre. That was Daniel Craig. So that's Daniel Craig. Bingo on 9. Yes, yes, Becky. I got a line on 9. Perfect. Yes, bingo, bingo, bingo. We got loads on 9. So you get an extra 2 points. An extra 2 points if you got it on number 9. Fantastic. Well done, guys. Number 12, 1 and 2. Number 12, sucra is sugar. Sucra is sugar. So we are now on to your 1-pointers. So we are down to 1 point. So if you get a line now in bingo, you get 1 extra point now. We've got 3 answers left. That's what I've got written down. Let me know if you've got any others missing. Number 7. E-A-U is water. Number water. 7 is water. Tom, if you got a line on 12, then you get an extra 2 points. You get an extra 2 points. Bingo, Robin. Fantastic. Let me know what number you got that on. If you got it on 12, 26, 5 or 9, you get 2 points. If you got it on number 7, you get an extra 1 point. Fantastic. Fantastic. 1 and 3, 13. Nothing happens if you get 2 lines, Jessie. You just get to be smug. Number 13. Why would women want to go to a gym if there were no men there watching them and judging them? Luckily, that was Homer Simpson and not Boris Johnson. That was Homer Simpson. And your final box, hopefully we've crossed them all off. So 1 and 6, number 16. Other nations, the French looked at a dining table and saw an opportunity to have dinner. We looked at it and saw an opportunity to play whiff waff. That is Boris Johnson. So Boris Johnson. You don't get extra points for 2 lines. You only get your points for your first line. So that, hopefully everybody enjoyed the bingo element. Let me know what you thought of it. Hopefully we've done all the answers. So if you've got a line, you've definitely at least got 1 point. If you want to clarify how many extra points you've got based on which one you got last, then just let me know. So hopefully you enjoyed that. We're going to go through. Let me know what your feedback is. If you don't want me to do it again, I won't. What happens to 29 and 28? No, don't do 29 and 28. We haven't had number. 1 second. 1 second. How have I missed those? 1 second. 29. Oh no, here they are. I have got them written down. Sorry, the next one. I have got them. I've just missed them out. So we're still on 1 point. Sorry, we're still on 1 point. Sorry. They were just in a different line. They were there. 29, 2 and 9, 29. Which TV comedy series follows the lives of employees at the fictional Sacred Heart Hospital? That's Scrubs. So 29 was Scrubs. You guys are keeping me honest. The gin's kicking in. Apologies. 29 was Scrubs. So this is for 1 extra point still. So 1 point. No, don't worry. 21, so 2 and 1, 21. I promise I haven't missed them out from earlier on. They are later on in my list. Let's see. They're here. They are here. So this is here. I've done these ones and they were up here. I just missed them. I promise I'm not making it up as I go along. I promise. 2 and 1, 21 is your next one. 2 and 1. What is the smallest state by area in the US? That's Rhode Island. So that's Rhode Island. Too many gins, sorry guys. And your final one, definitely your final one this time. 2 and 8, bingo! Yes, guys. If you've called bingo, you've got a line, you get an extra 1 point at this stage. So 2 and 8, 28. Which actor plays Rocky Balboa in the boxing movie franchise? That is Sylvester Stallone. Hopefully I've definitely done all your boxes now. It was on my list. Sorry guys for missing those ones. So let me know what your feedback is on that bingo if you want me to have a go again. If you've got bingo, fantastic. Well done. Hopefully you enjoyed that. You've got your extra points added on. If you've got a few missed answers, that's fine. Don't worry. Just add up how many you have got correct in your boxes as well, because that will do your overall score. Add any extra points if you did get bingo. And now we're just going to go through the answers for your extra bonus round, okay, that we normally do each week. Oh, Pam, fantastic. Bingo. Line on 28. Lost on the final one. Fantastic. Extra one. Bingo on 16. You got an extra 1 point. Paul, well done. Fantastic. Well done, guys. Bingo on 29. Well done, Julie. Of course, you had to. Was 29 the Rhode Island one? Oh no, it wasn't. It's a different one. So well done, everyone. Fantastic work. We're going to go through the answer to your bonus. So normal rules as we go is, so if you get all 5, you get double points. So you get 10 points for your bonus round. If you get any of them wrong, 0 points for your last round. If you don't know an answer, you've left it blank, then you get single points for the correct answers. 31 so far. Well done, Jason and Claire. Fantastic. So 37. What is the name of the machine commonly referred to as a lie detector, which measures reactions such as blood pressure, pulse, and respiration of an individual in response to questions asked? That's a polygraph machine. So a polygraph. 38. Complete the title of this George Orwell novel, 1980, and then it's 4. 39. In which year did Theresa May become Prime Minister? That was in 2016. So 2016. 40. On the internet, what does LOL stand for? LOL. That's laugh out loud. And 41, which football club play their home games at Stamford Bridge? That is Chelsea. So if you got all of those last 5 correct, you get 10 points for that round. You get double points. If you get any of the answers that you've written down wrong, 0 points for the whole round. If you've left a blank because you didn't know the answers, but you got the rest of them correct, then you get your single points for those correct answers. So add those extra bonus points or bonus rounds onto your overall score. Let me know how you did. Let me know what your feedback is on that new kind of format. If you don't like it, we don't have to do it again, but hopefully added a little bit of extra excitement, opportunity to get a few extra points in as well. 41, 45, 31, 35 in total. Paul, fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. You guys are absolutely smashing it this week. So we did 41 questions overall. I suppose you could have got an extra 5 on top of that, which would be 46. Plus, if you got bonuses, if you got bingo in 6, you would have got 56 potentially it's out of. Keep it. Love the bingo. Let me know if you want me to keep the bingo. 20 bastard 6 or 26, 25. Lars, you beat mum. Jessie, you beat mum this time, so that's good. Keep it. Yeah, let me know. Yes, very enjoyable. 34, thank you. 43, like the bingo. 33 for team all by myself. Fantastic, Pam. Loved the old Parma Violet Gin as well. 41, James, fantastic. 35, got no lines. That's brilliant. Even though you didn't get any lines, that's brilliant. Loved it. Messed up on our bonus round. 27, Mum, you did awful. Like the bingo. They're trolling each other on the comments over on Facebook. Just confusing trying to find the numbers. Hopefully, let me know if you need me to slow stuff down, you want to change it up. But if you're happy, we can do bingo again next week. 34, brilliant. Well done, guys. So proud of you. So I know we changed it a little bit more. Thanks again for the fun night, but rubbish score again. It doesn't matter if you got a rubbish score. All that matters is if you had a little bit of fun. I played a little bingo, had a little bit of a drink. Bingo was good. 30 or 42 for Turpis Tabby. Fantastic. You guys are doing so well. Made for great tension at the end. Bingo equals added tension. So 32, fantastic. Well done, everybody. You guys are doing so well week on week. Yeah, so it looks like we're probably going to be here again for a few more weeks yet. So I will keep doing the quizzes as long as we are in lockdown. And then hopefully we'll get back to the pub at some point. And then if you want, we can always bring bingo to the pub and play by there. So yes, thank you again. I will see you all next week. I mean, when you were, oh, Tom, I know. Apologies about the extra answers that I missed out. You guys keep me on my toes. You keep me going. It's usually the gin that stops me, but you keep me going. It's good. Thank you, everyone. And I will see you all next week. So keep safe, stay indoors, enjoy the extra long weekend. It's supposed to be sunny, so enjoy some outside time in the garden if you can. But yeah, see you all later. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.